Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Xbree, and if you saw the last episode, I said that I don't know if I would be continuing this because there are other killers that you can pursue, and there does seem to be something much bigger than just trying to find love with someone. So what I'm gonna try right now is just see what happens if we load up the game again. I don't know if it's just gonna put us at the end of what I chose. I don't know if it continues from there. If it does, then it doesn't start something anew, then I guess I'll just start a new run. I don't know. I've never tested this and I barely play any dating sim games slash visual novels, so I don't know what to expect right now. Oh god. Oh, okay, yeah, no, we're still here. I think I could totally be mean and see what happens right now. This is a terrible thing to do if you did this on your first one, but I just want to see what happens. Ah. I never loved you. I had you right where I wanted for the past 3 days. Everyone gasps. Rat starts crying. Damn, this is good TV. I'm not doing anyone's voice right now. I'm just shocked at what's gonna happen. Cold as ice. Who saw that coming? A pretty obvious twist ending if you were paying attention, which I wasn't. The whore. Oh my god. I just falls to her knees in bewilderment. But I did everything right. You narrow your eyes and with a grin spreading across your face. Exactly, and that's why it's so much more delicious to break you now. Why? Oh my... That is so bad! Oh my god! I'm so glad I didn't do that on my first run. Holy moly. That is so terrible. If you do that on your first run, you're... My god! What we're gonna do now is we're gonna start a new run. We're gonna pursue yet another... No, this is... We're still gonna be called Xbree, because... Why not? Yeah, and I will do my best to give everyone a voice, and yeah. Alright. You wake up on the beach soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat, as if you'd nearly drown. Water falls from your mouth as you open it and gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from, or a single fact about your life. What you do know, despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you can feel incredibly sick from your stomach. I cough. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Because I can give you a minute. We got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. I'm gonna have to try and remember these voices in my head because I'm giving them totally different voices compared to last time. And so I just gave Ocean, who had a high-pitched tone voice last time, a sort of deeper one. An eternity, if you catch my drift. And the narrator, who's more like, oh, wow. Whoa, not now. Ocean, sorry, Xbree. May I continue? Please go on. Okay then, as I was saying, you look down at your feet and ankle deep in the crystal blue water of the newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. It's a head! And not the type of head that you're thinking of. A decomposing face stares at you from beneath the sand, and all you can do is vomit. Stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. And I can answer the incredibly well-spoken voice in your head, and it is very well-spoken. I do not mess up my words. Ever. What will you do? Last time I dug it up and we got a coin from it, right? What happens if I just try running? You turn away from the wretched sight and begin to run, but the beach, it's endless. Despite how far you run, you get nowhere. Exhausted, you stop and look behind you. Your footstep erased by soft blue waves. You turn inland, considering your lack of options. You've got no choice but to walk into the bush. However, the beauty of the beach is not shared by the darkness of the palmy woods before you. There's nothing inviting about the shadowy forest. Terror freezes you in your steps. Why are you trying to run away? This is paradise. You're here to enjoy yourself, don't you know? Have a little bit of fun. Take charge of your own experience. Well, I am going to try my darndest. Well, that's sure weird. That voice again. Do oceans normally talk? Your memory isn't right. But you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans do not speak directly to people in spooky terms. God. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on the current situation as you feel something soft bump into your face and another. Oh, it's the volleyball! It's Wilson! He's got red on it. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down frozen. A voice calls out from behind. Little help, please. You turn around, and when you see what's awaiting for you, your jaw is about to hits the ground. I can't speak English because the thoughts of Huntress in her bikini make me stutter every second. You're beautiful, Huntress. I would never hurt you. Not in my first run. Maybe in the second one. And then there's Wraith, and the Jesus of the group. We got Spirit, who I believe we'll be trying to see if we could bring down her walls today, and Trapper, who is the arrogant a-hole in every single game. We will try to get Wraith and Trapper as well, but that's later. I want to see where I don't remember this first shot. I do not remember this first shot of Spirit just showing off her whole underbody right there. But let's not cover Huntress. Huntress is too beautiful to be covered. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your hearts begin to race, curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers, I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out here. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. I cannot read today. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Maybe I did say that right and I'm just dumb. Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball, pick up at this, and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literally monsters. Sexy ass monsters though. What do you do? So if we toss it back, we gave it to Huntress. Say nothing, do nothing. We're gonna kick it back because we're still pretty cool. You swing your foot and awkwardly strike the ball, sending it bouncing across the sand towards Huntress. It still goes towards Huntress. Okay. It doesn't make it all the way. Everyone stares at you, silently observing your unsportsmanlike shame. They must be wondering, have you ever seen a volleyball before? That's surely what I'm wondering. It's not a soccer ball. Well, okay, we're cool, but we're stupid. It's a good mixture. What a dork. You feel so awkward that you can barely see straight, but through the haze of your embarrassment, you catch Wraith looking at you from the corner of your eye. Huntress jogs the rest of the way to grab the volleyball and then turn and head back to the court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened or excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a bloody soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared. No, I'm forgetting the voice for Ocean. No, don't be scared, XP. You were made for this. Maybe it's more like you were made. Then there's too many people with deep voices. I don't know. Well, geez. If the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to be okay. With no good reason not to, you decided to head over and see what happens next. Genius. Genius. It seems like you derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with Trapper says when he says it. That's the policy I hold for pretty much anyone who seems to have fresh blood on their hands. And if I accidentally include a couple of words while I'm talking, completely sorry, I just tend to do it. Hey, don't worry about it, it's just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. But like, Huntress is just so into you right away. Like, how can you not just go for her right away? Ugh. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? Deep sigh. Deep sigh. That was Wraith. That sigh means he's done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? You know you can't. At least not yet. Huntress, I have been killed by you at least twice. At least. I mean, at least once for sure. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey, XP, you might want to know. You might want to say something. I'm just messing up everything. I'm just stumbling. I'm so sorry. I just want to get through the sword too. I'm an idiot. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz and it is very important later. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? We'll go with average this time. I'm pretty average, I think. Just another face in the crowd, another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Let's go with flight. Flight for sure. Technically, I suppose I can fly. Honestly, it's not all that it's cracked up to be. As far as I go, I'm still not sure where I want to be. Spirit, you don't really fly, you enter another dimension. You go invisible basically like Wraith, except you're harder to tell. Because you can't really tell. What was your best subject? Look, she's so cute. We're gonna cover Trapper's face. What was your best subject in school? Mine was math. But we're gonna skipping classes. You could say I majored in skipping classes, ha! If I had ever gone to school, I'm sure I would have done great in skipping classes. I prefer skipping over walking almost all of it. Not just you. She's so cute. What's your favorite animal? Last time I picked a dog. Let's pick a mustelid. Mustelid, 100%. Be honest, you have no idea what a mustelid is, and you're just hoping it's some secret answer that results in a hilarious Easter egg, right? Because there is no Easter egg. It's just another word for ferret and stuff like that. Well, I don't know. I just picked. What's your favorite color? I picked blue. 3-day-old corpse. So why not? Why the hell not? Nobody would expect me to pick this, so I'm gonna say 3-day-old corpse. That's a pretty edgy answer, right? I'm pretty dangerous. I talk about corpses. No biggie. Those are no good to me unless they've been frozen. You'd be surprised by how quickly good meat can spoil. Or maybe you wouldn't be surprised. I'm still getting to know you. What's your dream job? We said not working at all last time, which the spirit gladly it was like, yes. Let's be an astronaut. Yeah, let's be an astronaut. It'd be pretty amazing to be an astronaut, I think. It's hard to imagine being farther away from anyone than floating in space. The cold, inky vastness of nothing forever. Best flavor of ice cream? We picked chocolate last time because I truly love chocolate, but let's go with horse flesh. Oh, horse flesh. Horse flesh? Horse flesh. I mean, ocean sounds. My favorite flavor is pain. Same. Same here. Mine is vanilla. From pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself. But enough about ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second, this reminds me. I am right, always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much farther. But do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator? You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? We're gonna go with vanilla. The best flavor is vanilla. You got a reading comprehension problem? I just told you, mint chip is where it's at. Where it's at. Oh, sorry, I had like a burp there while I was talking. Did it not great? You almost brought yourself to a game over there, buddy. That's right, I can end your life whenever I want to. I'm in control, so don't forget it. If I say you like mint chip, you like mint chip. Now try it again. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? And now if we do pick another wrong thing, he will end the game. So we're gonna pick mint chip. The best flavor is mint chip. So obedient. I wanted to see if they gave me something else. That's not so obedient. I had to say it or I was like, die. I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that we know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around. I can't speak. You know, Trapper can't speak. That's his problem. He can't speak. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on the whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Ray. Hi, I'm Ray. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like mostly. I don't really hate most things either, it's just not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering and society is carefully calculated lies to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now. And that's almost exactly what happened. Well, she died from her father, but yeah. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let those bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Huntress is just so good. Like, why would you go for anything else? Tell me. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. And Trapper is just getting it on. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead. I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Ray. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with Meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's a massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Ray rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of, well, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. God, I'm just gonna... No, you know what? Everyone can't speak. No one can speak anymore. They messed up all their words. They got a stuttering problem. They can't read. That is the whole bit now. What about hanging by the pool? I find the water calming, simply beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out there. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. You do have a very big hat. Where do you want to go? Well, the lounge is over there, and we are trying to see how it is with Spirit. So, it'd be great to relax for a second at the lounge. To kick up your feet, look out over the ocean, and relax on your own terms. Who would want to do anything else? Dry, comfortable, enjoying a cold drink on a hot day? It's the best. I mean, what kind of fool would... What kind of fool, what kind of monster, what kind of mask-wearing psychopath would finally be granted a break from the constant grind of chasing and hunting and fighting to get ahead, and then choose to exert themselves in, quite frankly, any way whatsoever? Why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop living by their rules. I won't do it any longer. Yeah, we should probably give her a second to calm down. Hold on. For just one moment. I wonder if we see any other survivors at all in any other paths. It'd be kind of cool. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They also cook, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murder's Island. Cue dramatic musical floors. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall therefore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here for a long time, so very long, I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandate jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. At least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do is help us get off this Dwight! Yes, pardon me. Please, follow us. Hey, narrator. Yes, is there anything I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight. Dude, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right, that. Yes, that's true, he was, but he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway. a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all the money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter, mostly, when I agree with them. Not like that other island. So what will it be? We go to the lounge. Finally, freedom from the prosperous premise that the four of us would be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match. Spirit looks at you from beneath her gigantic sun hat. She takes a confessional tone. I don't know whose idea volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, but everyone already knows that I technically float above the ground, so nobody believed I was even putting any pressure on my joints in the first place. And most of your joints are cut up. And you have glass inside of most of your nerves. So, how are you moving at all? No one knows. Then I tried to annoy everyone by not giving a crap, and when that didn't work, I tried whining. And when that didn't work, I threatened to kill every single person on this island. But turns out I'm not the first to toss those kinds of threats around on this island. So thanks, I guess, for getting it called off. Are we threatening to end each other again? Oh wait, that was Claudette's voice. Now it's Dwight who takes a confidential tone, his eyes shifting as he slips into a loud whisper. Please, just make it quick. Is what you're saying when we get behind the bar to make you drink of your dreams? Hilarious, right? Right, Dwight? Yeah, right. So what will you be having? Let's go with the Virgin Daquioa, whatever the heck that is. I didn't come here to party. I'm just trying to make the best of a very strange situation. I don't know, how about a I can't even pronounce it. I know how to make that. But skip the liquor. I'll have mine virgin. Trapper sneaks at your choice of words. Sure you will, kid. Don't mind him. We don't need to soak ourselves in booze just to please someone else's expectations. If you ask me, there's enough spirits here already. Because she is a spirit. But can you drink up spirit? I think that's wrong in every situation. Don't try drinking spirit. Not even Hergen's. That's weird. Besides, alcohol just numbs you to the painful realities of the world. I would choose to face them head on. You'd never do something like that. I don't know. Hide it from it all behind the world's largest hat or anything. Please allow me to ignore any fashion advice from the man wearing a doll's face as a mask. Not a doll's face, jerk. Since we fulfilled your request, it's time for you to return the favor. I should have known there was a catch. Icebreaker time. I swear, had I known they'd pull some Fox ethics and community building crap, I'd have suggested we attempt to walk to the lowest point of the ocean before I ever set near this bar. You don't think it could be kind of fun? A little fun? Never mind, I hate it. This sucks. But it could be fine, or whatever you say. Has anyone seen my hat? You've been wearing a hat? You had a hat? Where did you have a hat? I've never seen you with a hat. He didn't have a hat. I've literally never seen him in a hat. Yeah, thank you, narrator. If we must make small talk, I'm at least picking a topic before we end up being forced to do some lame improv game that nerds learn at their non-sports after-school activities that I definitely never did because I'm no nerd. I think you were a nerd when you were younger. Methinks a certain someone doth protest too much. Sitting here on this beautiful sunny afternoon, warm sand beneath the cool fog beneath my severed feet, not your head. Your head is not severed, thank God. The topic I choose is books, novels, comics, fiction, or non. Reading is the only real escape from inescapable horror of life, the escape into your own mind. A groan rolls through the crowd. Not a lot of readers here. I'd imagine based on the response, they were much more enthusiastic about drinking. Considering the situation we're in, it seems an appropriate time to ask you. XP, what's your desert island book? The one you'd bring if you were, well, on an island like this? Oh, and it has to be classic horror, for reasons that should be obvious. She means because this is an island of horror villains, and also those books are all in public domain. Nothing too modern. Humanity has really gotten soft these past few hundred years, I mean in these past 10 years. So what's your favorite? Books, no thanks. That just sounds like a jerk move. Frankenstein, Dracula. So I know these. I have no idea what this one is. And out of the two that I do know, I like Dracula more. So we're gonna pick Dracula. Dracula is one of the classics that's still scary. To be seduced by some beautiful stranger only to learn later on that they're an immortal villain. It's downright thrilling? Well, I guess. But I was going to say that despite the deviant behavior of Dracula and the threat of possible danger or even death that he poses, you can't help but be turned on by the liberation from the status quo that he represents. Jeez, you can't even see. I've been blocking her face. I've been blocking her face for so long. Ah! No! It's been there for so long. I was blocking her face. Oh my god. I am terribly sorry if you somehow managed to get through like 3-4 minutes of me being stuck on her face. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Save me. So, what if some old doctor says he's a bad boy? You're supposed to... Oh my god, seeing this up close. You're supposed to reek like garlic and sleep alone? Who do you think that would buy into that? If you're going to be trapped in a nightmare that is undead life eternal, which I know a little something about, you could do a lot worse than great clothes, a castle, and a lover who doesn't take poop from anyone. The scariest part of Dracula is thinking that no one will ever be quite as interesting to make love to as a vampire. Enough about these old stories that belong to someone else. I think it's time to make up some new stories of our own. Before you know what's going on, Huntress is waving an empty vodka bottle in the air, a devil's twinkle in her half-mask covered eye. Might I suggest something a little naughty? Let's all get into a circle and spin this bad boy. Whoa, we're spinning and Trickster's here. We are spinning the bottle. Trickster, isn't this a bit late to introduce a new character? I thought I was the one who gets to make the rules, so I'm not sure who I'm asking. That's a good point. But I wasn't ready for this. Well, hello, and who is the new fan in the waiting? Beat it, hack. I don't know what the harm in inviting one more person to join the circle for a game. Oh, I can't stay. I was just saying it's a great idea, while also teasing the secret Trickster ending. I've got much better things to do than hang out here. I'm famous. Toodaloo. There's a secret Trickster ending? There's a secret? The rules are simple. First you spin, then you swap spit. That's it. Then you swap spit. But let's be clear, this ain't a peep show. We're here to have a good time, but in a classy way. All makeouts will happen out of view of the public eye. Real romantic way. Yes, romance is the goal, so we'll all be waiting here in complete silence, trying to listen in and use our imaginations while you make out on the other side of the bar, but not watching. Like adults, romantic, well-adjusted adults. XP, you're up. You grip the bottle in your hand, and you pit your fate in the hands of the empty bottle god. Minigames consist of 2 parts. Yep, alright. The upcoming game is a special minigame, perfect for the less coordinated because there's no winning or losing. Well, not technically. Or the pointer stops, that's the result. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want, then it's like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Well, except you guys are all singing, so. We are ready. Away we go. Spin the bottle and see who you get to smooch. Okay, I want to try and get it on Huntress. If it lands on Spirit, I got those mixed up. If it lands on Huntress, I do not mind, but we're trying to get it on Spirit. Okay, so please. I'm not trying to smooch with the other dudes right now. Not right now. Okay. I got her ending already. I was trying to get Spirit. Psych. You have to you actually spin multiple times to get your real result. First to get to 3 is your true match. That's how we play hardcore spin the bottle on this island. Oh, all right. Let's spin a little more. First to 3. Okay. Okay. Well, there's 1 to Trapper. You got Huntress. Oh no. Okay. I gotta get Spirit. Oh my god. I got Huntress 3 times. Oh my. I just said your true match. Ooh, who's everyone? Where's everyone? Just this morning, you were waking up on a strange beach surrounded by strangers with murderous intent. Now you're looking across a beach towel at Huntress, lust in her eyes, sweat glistening on her skin. Your heart races as you can feel your pulse pounding in your ears. Huntress takes you by the hand and you sit face to face at a private section of a bar. She begins to reach for you, putting her hands on your shoulders. You're sweating, but not in the sexy way she is. You're sweating in a gross way. You'd sweat at an interview for a job you're not even remotely qualified for. That is terrible. You don't know what to do. If you try and lock lips in this state, you might gross her out so completely that she'll never be able to look at you romantically again. I'm sorry, but I can't kiss you right now. What? You're relieved, but also a little bit hurt? It's not you. Well, it is you, but in a good way. I think you're great. Maybe too great. I don't trust easily, and I'm afraid of what it might mean to connect with you so early. It's not that I don't want to, I just don't think it's the right thing right now. I understand. Amazing, but also understand this. If you tell anyone I got so soft, I'll break you in half, okay? I'll tell them you almost chewed my whole face clean off. Oh, I like that. I hate to break up such a passionate moment. And as much as I would hate to break up a most passionate moment, but we are gonna end it there with pursuing a spirit. I'm so glad that we took this route because I saw people doing the spin the bottle game and I had never seen the spin the bottle game. So now I have. And we're gonna see the rest of the things that we would have missed if we didn't take spirit, and I think it'll all be very, very great. But thank you if you made it all the way through, and if you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing, and we'll see the rest of this story and also Trappers and Wraith, and if we somehow figure out the trickster ending, or if we end up getting it by accident, I don't know. But yeah, thank you, and I'll make sure to catch you in the next one. Goodbye. Engenders. God, I'm just gonna... No, you know what? Everyone can't speak. No one can speak anymore. They messed up all their words. They got a stuttering problem. They can't read. That is the whole bit now.